Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the simulator and welcome back to the channel as always. Today I'm playing a course called Remuda. It's up in northern Utah, nothing special about it. Black tees, and today we're playing on the Garmin R10 back here. You can't see it. I've got it all calibrated and ready to go. I do have my Pro TVX launch monitor up here that's still going to look at our shots, but it is not feeding data into Home T Hero. That's not a thing right now. Okay, I'm not able to make the whole, I can't pinch and make anything smaller here, which is dumb. But let's see how far the driver goes, and then I'll know basically what scale I need to use for my club distances. All right, we should be good to go here. I really wish this app could, I don't know, scale to different screen sizes, but maybe that's just asking for too much. Pretty solid shot there, I'd say. So you could see the lab software is saying that my total distance was 1,068 feet. Carry was 640 feet. What is that divided by 3? 300 plus yard drive, and I don't think it went quite that far in Home T Hero. Like, not even close. We're still 100 yards out. We'll pay better attention to it next time. So 100 yards out, I'm not getting nearly as much distance in the Garmin or in Home T Hero as I normally would. So let's see what this gap wedge does. At sea level, this gap wedge should hit about 100 yards, give or take. Let's go back to the other view that is not GS Pro or anything even remotely next to it. It's not GS Pro adjacent. Okay. Yeah, so that was a little fat and it went 93 yards. So I think we can safely stay at sea level for Remuda. The crummy thing is Remuda's at 4,200 feet, so this isn't going to be too terribly representative of how far the ball would really go, but I'm willing to play ball here. 8 iron. That's not where that club goes. Really no wind. Let's make sure we're in the right place here on the mat so that the Garmin R10 doesn't become angry with us. Oh, okay, so if you're outside the larger bullseye circle, but you're on the green, it's a 3-putt. I guess I can get down with that. Okay, third hole, 220, 230. Let's see how far this driver hits here. Or not driver. I'm hitting my mini driver. My real driver's been banished from the golf bag. Pretty solid strike there. And we went 230. Yeah, sea level. That's kind of crazy. I don't appreciate this. I'm gonna pause you guys and check something about with my altitude in the Garmin app. Give me 1 minute. All right, I'm back. Everything's set up correctly in the Garmin app. It recognizes this course is at 4,300 feet of elevation. Also, I switched back to this other view because, I mean, that view's okay. Let's stick with this view here, I guess. It's not bad. We make this go away. There we go. It's not bad. It's just super cartoony. Okay, 221 yards. Let's hit the 3-wood here. So this 3-wood should go approximately 220 something yards. Okay, we're actually good. We're good. "32 yards. Yeah, nice. Birdie. Par free. I think I remember this hole. 196. Let's hit the 5 hybrid here. Okay, that's about right. Not a good shot, obviously. That's a par 3. We got 62 yards. Not bad. Bogey. Par 5. Hopefully my corny background music's playing because I'm not getting anything out of the phone here. Is the sound up? Oh, hell, I don't know. Okay, what are we doing? It's going to be low. Oh yeah, that was a bad shot. Okay, so we gotta still go 271. I'm gonna hit the 3-wood here. Just a terrible shot there. Maybe get us back on the fairway. Okay, now we're 112 yards out. Pitching wedge. Still no wind. And that means that the wind's not blowing at that course right now, which is pretty cool. It uses real-time weather. That was fat again. Just a real bad shot. Yeah, it's probably time to call it a day after this. 83 yards. Let's do better on the next hole here. Bogey. What is our output here for this app? It says it's coming through the thingamabob. What is this? It is nothing. Nothing. Okay, 206 yard par 3. Must have just been a shitey shot. I don't know. 'Cause it should have carried 172. I guess, you know, that's not bad actually. Sweet. Saved by the bell. Maybe if I subscribe to this stupid app, it'll put sound through. But the app's called Lonely Window. Maybe sound's enabled if you pay. It's an annual fee of like $15. It's absolutely worth it if you want to do content like this. Probably gonna go left, I would think. Good distance though. That's as far as it should go. So we gotta still go 229 more yards here. Okay, total distance was 192. We'll take that. because the Pro TVX doesn't know that I was not hitting off the fairway. This is just raw data. 37 yards here. That'd have been kind of nice if that would have stopped. Hole 8 is a par 4. Let's go ahead and check this out just so we're not being dumb. Get over there. .230, we're gonna hit a 3-wood here. Thought that said 230. It said 130. That's right, folks. I took a mulligan. I'm a dirty, dirty, dirty SOB. 19. A nice flush 9-iron. Okay, the 9 should have gone further than that. Should have gone a little further than that. That's fine though. Let's chip this up here. 17. I don't think that was quite enough. Yeah, we barely got it in there. Stinking bogeys, people. Okay, what do we got going on this hole? Nothing of note. Okay, we're getting decent distance, but what am I doing here? So I'm coming through a little too closed. Okay, 152 plus 15 is 170. Let's hit the 6 hybrid. It's been shorting us a lot anyway. Okay, that was a real bad shot. Toey. That sucks. Can I have that one back? Okay, 100 yards in. See if we can get in that inner circle with the gap wedge here. the hell? Thought it said I was 100 yards in. What am I doing wrong here? Mulligan, retake shot. Why did it say 100 yards? Holy granola bars here. One of the great things about switching between different pieces of sim software. Uh-oh. Okay, that's gonna be a 3-putt. Tenth hole's a par 5. I'm trying to remember the 10th hole at Remuda here. 10th. Okay, I remember it. Okay. We'll leave it in that view. I'm too lazy. Okay, so 286. I'm sorry I took those 2 mulligans, but it was for a good reason. $212, 76. So the correct distance is always up at the top left here. I'm just a moron. That felt off the toe pretty good. Oh yes, we got it. Birdie, baby. All right, what do we got here? Par 4, 11th. What was the 11th hole? I can't remember. Can't remember this hole. Okay, 94 plus, let's say 10 is 105. Let's hit the pitching wedge. That's probably gonna go long. See, I don't feel like we took a penalty there. Prote's saying that ball should have got even farther than it actually did. So maybe we're lucky. 20 yards. Okay, sure. What do we get there? Another bogey, baby. Little par 3, how many yards here? 103. Let's hit the gap wedge because everything's just going too far. Did I miss something? All right. I don't know. 21 yards here. Another stinking bogey. Par 5. Oh. Okay, we still got 283 left to go here. $220 total. Pro T's saying $240 total. Good enough for government work. You're talking about you can find one of these Garmin R10s on the Facebook marketplace now for like 300 bucks. 262 yards here. Too far. Carry 80. That sucks. So sometimes we need to hit shorter than we think, and sometimes we need to hit further. It's kind of unfortunate because I don't know. It's hard to plan your shots when the distances are kind of off, but like I said, you can find one of these launch monitors for like 300 bucks now. Hell, maybe 250. I haven't looked in a couple of months. 429. I mean, I would love to be 7 over par on the real golf course through 13. Any day of the freaking week. Any day of the freaking week, baby. Okay, we got 194 here. Everything's going long, so let's hit 6 hybrid, which typically goes about 180 at sea level. If I was playing at this actual altitude of this real golf course, things would look a lot different. Okay, duffed it real bad. That sucks. My ball rolled away. I'm grabbing a new TPX TP5X pick ball here, putting it into play, and we got 100 yards to go. Okay, I thought my gap wedge hit 100. Let's hit sand wedge. Otherwise we'll fly over the back of the grain. Another stinking bogey. What do we got here? Which hole is this? I can't remember. I can't remember. Remuda. 15th hole. Yeah, I can't remember. That might go right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't know what this is going to do, folks. 127. Let's hit a 9-iron. I hope it doesn't do what I think it's going to do here. Okay. Not bad. Guys, remember if you are playing with an R10 or you're thinking of getting a Garmin R10, it doesn't read side spin too well, and your shots will go in whatever sim you're feeding information into. Your shots are going to go a lot straighter than you think they should, and that's the reason, because of its inability to read a lot of spin. Okay, that's going to go right, or it's going to just be perfectly on the fairway, I guess. It went a little right. Kind of sick of going off the back of the greens. Let's hit 4 hybrid here. That should go left. Oh yeah, big time. All speed, launch angle. So that would have been 32 yards off line to the left in real life. Just smoked that ball. Kind of want that one back. Okay. It finally put that into the environment. There was a bit of a hiccup there. Sixteenth was another dirty, smelly, stinking bogey. 17th is a 242-yard ditty, par 3. Better get on your horse here. Okay, should be a par. And then the 18th hole at Remuda runs up next to the driving range and back to the clubhouse. Yes, this is correct. We obviously don't want to go anywhere near that water. .123 to the pin. Let's take a 9-iron. I don't want to go over the back. Okay. Is that going to give us a stinking 3-putt? That sucks. So that's a bogey. All right, that should conclude the old round here. What do I just swipe through this? Okay. 8 of 18 greens in regulation, 7 of 13 fairways in regulation, obviously because some are par 3s. End result is an 82. There you have it. All right, guys, I know this is a little bit different than my traditional GS Pro videos. The graphics in this program suck because they're meant to run on an iPhone. Still fun though. Garmin R10 is a good starter launch monitor if that's what your budget looks like at the time. Just know that you're not going to get completely accurate data, especially as far as side spin and stuff like that. You saw a lot of shots that I hit. They shouldn't have gone as straight as they did, but they did nevertheless. As always, I appreciate you guys watching the videos. We'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.